Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Today we read about the Israelites finally leaving Sinai. They had been there for over a year, receiving instructions from the Lord and God cutting a covenant with them and entering into a relationship with them, dealing with them in different ways. And now it was time for them to set out and head towards that promised land where God was going to lead them. And as they were traveling through the wilderness, they would follow the pillar a cloud at day and a pillar of fire at night, and the Lord would go ahead of them. And wherever that pillar of cloud or that pillar of fire rested, that's where they would stop and rest. And even in this initial journey, and it could have been all the times that they journeyed, but at least this initial time, the Ark of the Covenant went before them. This is found in verse 33 of Numbers 10, where it says, "Thus they set out from the mount of the Lord 3 days' journey, with the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord journeying in front of them for 3 days, to seek a resting place for them." And so the Lord was clearly leading them, whether it was through the manifestation of his presence in the cloud and in the fire, or also his represented presence through the Ark of the Covenant. The Lord was clearly leading the people as they were traveling through the wilderness. And so what this means is that wherever they went, one, the Lord was leading them, but two, wherever they were going, when they got there, the Lord was already there. That happens anytime someone's leading you and going in front of you. If you're following someone to a restaurant and they're leading you there, they're going to get to the restaurant before you because they're leading you there, and therefore they're already there when you arrive. And that may seem like an obvious point, but I think it has some significance when we apply it to our own lives. Because if you think about it, the Israelites would have found great comfort in knowing, or they should have found great comfort in knowing, that no matter where the Lord led them, when they got there, he was going to be there waiting on them. And the same thing is true with us. Wherever the Lord leads us in life, whether it's in the grand scheme of things or whether it's just in our day-to-day activities, wherever he leads us, wherever he guides us, when we get there, he's already there. Wherever we go today, for instance, whether it's to the grocery store, whether it's to our job, wherever it might be, wherever we go today, the Lord will be there waiting for us. His presence will be there wherever we go. And that should give us comfort as well, especially if we find ourselves having to go places that are a little bit uncomfortable for us or might cause a little bit of anxiety for us. Maybe there's some challenges up ahead for today that we're not looking forward to. One of the things we can find comfort in is that whatever we face today, whether it's good things, pleasant things, or it's hard and difficult things, we know that whenever we meet those situations and those circumstances, God is there waiting for us in a sense. He will be there, his presence will be there, and we can abide in his presence wherever we go, because wherever we go, he is. And especially as we are following him, wherever he is, we are. And we get to enjoy his presence wherever we are. So today, let's take comfort in the fact that wherever God leads us today, wherever we might go, wherever we might end up, the Lord's going to be there. And he's going to be there present with us to supply us with the strength that we need to engage in that activity or that situation, to give us the comfort, the consolation that we need to overcome, to give us the strength to overcome any temptations we might face. The Lord is there for us. And we just have to embrace that and take that in and really step out in faith, knowing that wherever we go, God is leading us and that he is there and that he will be there with us through whatever it is that we're going through. So let's be encouraged by this story about the Lord leading the Israelites through the wilderness, by knowing that we have a God who's leading us through the wilderness of life, and that where he abides, we abide, and where he stops, we stop. Where we're going, he's already there. And we can always bank on the fact that his presence is with us and can supply us with all our needs. So these are some things we can reflect on and think about as we do our readings today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.